Hello guys, welcome back. Episode 4. Love to have you guys joining us again today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be back. My name's Eli.
And I'm Eli.
Together we're Eli and me. Today we have some more enthralling topics to bring to the table, and we're excited to kind of see what today has in store. But one thing that we're really excited about, we were recently given some studio lights that we're able to utilize for this episode. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, super excited to have them. Great, upgrade to the setup here. 2 studio lights. We have a third in case we need it. Thank you to homemade.heather on Instagram.
Yeah.
A good family friend. She has a really interesting blog. Lots of homemade recipes and that on there. So give her a follow and see what she's about.
Yeah, definitely check her out. She's she's the best. I mean, she gave us lights, so it's pretty awesome. But yeah, today you might have also noticed that we have a little change of microphone here. This one is actually I don't know what it is, but anyways, the other one stopped working after last episode. So anyways, we're here and we're improvising and we're just ready to go at it.
Very ready.
Yeah, innovating.
Yeah, constantly innovating. Thanks to our crew behind the camera here.
Yeah.
Shout out Micah.
Yeah, Micah. We have a new creative crew, we call it.
Yeah, they go by Micah Squared.
Yes, exactly. So we got Eli and me, and then Micah Squared, which is the after hours sort of like...
New podcast coming soon.
No, not actually, but we have some guys with us here that are helping us with the podcast, and they're both named Micah, coincidentally, and they're both of our brothers. So huge thank you to them. They'll be involved in the future, kind of coming up, and excited to have them on the team. But also, with that in mind, I also want to give a thank you to our editor, Isaiah Brown.
Woo! Woo! Let's go.
Come on, give him a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
You did a great job last episode. I was thoroughly impressed. You guys might have noticed that little scene where we shouted him out, and it was
the insane clapping effects were something to be amazed by.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, it was really impressive. But anyways, he whipped that up like a madman, and it was like just insane. Yeah. But anyways, in our first episode, you guys might have noticed that it cut off at a certain point of the podcast, and excuse Elijah over there. Sorry. We're actually both a little sick right now, so
just a little tickle in the throat.
Yeah. You guys know how it is. Yeah,
it's the season.
I might be sniffling. He might be coughing.
Don't mind us.
The last thing we're going to be doing this podcast is laughing, because that just makes everything worse. It makes us cough, but
no laughing.
Yeah, but anyways, you might have noticed last episode that it kind of cut off at a certain point for the 59 people that watched it to date. At what, 49 minutes or something?
It's 40. I think 47 minutes is what the episode 1 on YouTube lasted to. The other, I think it was like 28 minutes. Didn't get posted.
Yeah, it was meant to be like, what? That would make it an hour and 10 minutes or something like
15,
that.
Yeah,
an hour 15. But that didn't happen, and it cut off. But we were gonna talk about something really important, which happened, a bit before we filmed that episode, which you guys know it's a lot different than what we have now. We were on that red couch, but that's behind us. But
episode 1, it was something for the books.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. But that being said, the topic that we were about to talk about, that every friend group does, is get matching tattoos.
Yeah, everyone does it, right?
Yeah, I don't know a single friend group that doesn't have matching tattoos.
Yeah.
I mean,
every person I know has a
what are you even doing?
Tattoo with their friend.
Yeah, what are you even doing?
Right. Yeah. You're not actually friends unless you have a matching tattoo.
Anyways, so we among 3 other friends got a matching, kind of like similar matching tattoo. It's not exactly identical, but we got a skeleton hand holding up a drink, a beverage in a glass bottle.
Yeah. Oh no, it's real.
Yeah, we got that to symbolize our kind of friendship, just because we've been friends since like as long as I can, like as long as some of us can remember. We've been like hanging out and just been good friends. So we decided the other day that we'd get our first tattoo all together, and it would be that one. Maybe we'll show a picture. I don't know, but or I guess we could show the template of all the ones. But
yeah,
anyways,
pop up the design at least.
yeah. So Elijah and I are the only two people in our group that that got an extra tattoo on the side as well.
A little bonus round.
Yeah, exactly. So what did you get? What did you get as well?
Yeah, so my second tattoo, alongside the skeleton hand holding the beer bottle, is a man, a figure, and maybe we can pop up the picture of that as well. But a figure holding a snowboard with a backpack, and it kind of just resembles like a hobby of mine, snowboarding.
Yeah.
And the backpack kind of representing like
The
hiking
backcountry, right?
of some sort.
Yeah.
Just because I got into backcountry last year.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah. The other tattoo.
Interest of mine, yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. No, but the other tattoo that I got was kind of like symbolized my grad year, and which was 2020, same year that COVID happened, obviously, and everybody kind of there was a whole lockdown. It was a really disappointing year. So I got it's a trophy, which is like a big cup, and out of the top of it is kind of like ruins, and there's like liquid spilling out of it and like dripping onto the floor, kind of to symbolize like how 2020 was a year of like good accomplishment, because I graduated that year, and it was like a big build up to my graduation, and then in that same year everything kind of fell apart. So that's why a trophy, and it's all spilling on the ground. It's like I really like it a lot, and it also kind of pays homage to my younger siblings, because my little sister, she gave me a trophy. She drew a trophy for me, cut it out, and gave it to me for my graduation. I said like, congratulations on your graduation 2020 or whatever. So then I kind of took that and gave it to my younger brother, who drew out a tattoo design for me to put on my leg, and that's where I got the design from. So yeah, it's kind of a cool sentimental thing, but it doesn't symbolize like a hobby like you said, which is kind of like a active thing that I keep doing, but
a time in your life.
Yeah, it's more like a time of my life where that was kind of monumental to me. So yeah. But speaking of kind of hobbies, I know that one other hobby that you have that I have in common with you is playing soccer.
Big one.
Yeah. Where do you play? You play soccer, right?
Yeah. So we've kind of mentioned this in previous episodes. We both play soccer or football.
Yeah.
Depending where you're watching from, to both of our families out in England there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played soccer my whole life. Right now, currently playing on men's league team in Div 1. It's for HDC Performance.
For the sponsor?
Yeah. So it's like a personal trainer of mine from a few years ago. He started his team. HDC Fitness is kind of like the sponsor of the team.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, we're playing in I think it's called the OPL, like the Okanagan Premiership League.
Okay, cool.
Something like that.
Nice.
We just got kicked out of playoffs, unfortunately, the other night. I couldn't even make it as well.
Really? You probably would have been the game changer?
Well, I came fourth in the league for scoring, which I was pretty happy
with. Top
with.
of your team?
Yeah. Or no, actually, because Christian Artavia, one of my teammates, so happy to see him get the golden boot.
Nice.
Top scorer.
Oh, really? That's sweet.
Second year in a row for him.
Congratulations, Christian.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I think he got the golden boot in like first division for our league, as well as second division playing for the Rutland Young Boys. So they didn't give it to him just because he got it for first division, but then someone else, like the runner up or something, got it for second division.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Noah Duick also up there in scoring, which is
was he above
nice to see. Not in the first division,
okay.
But he was like in the rankings for second division.
Right.
He also played on the Young Boys, so it's funny they had like two of the top scorers on Rutland Young Boys.
Yeah.
Both of which played on my team though on the HDC team.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we won the league, but unfortunately didn't get to the finals and playoffs. So.
You know, it happens. Sometimes you can be great throughout the span of a season, but in the big games, you just can't make it happen.
Yeah, fall short sometimes.
Yeah.
You yourself, as well as myself, we also played for Rutland Young Boys last season outdoor.
Yeah, Rutland Young Boys, great team.
A lot of fun for us.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a newer team coming into the second division. That's where we got placed initially when we kind of founded the team in 2021, I think.
Yeah.
But But yeah, I've been playing in that league since it started, or in that team, I mean, since it started, and it's been a fun experience. You know, it's a bunch of guys. It's just it's a men's league. It's kind of recreational, so we don't take it all too seriously, but at the same time, it's a good competition that we all work towards. But this in the last 2 seasons, we've been put into basically a Div 1, Div 2 split, which it's kind of frustrating at times because you have teams that are just way out of our league playing against us like on a weekly basis. So that was a bit of a pain, but now going forward, they've split up the leagues and so now we'll be playing Div 2 and hopefully we can like make our way up into Div 1 and get promoted. But
I definitely think it was because of COVID that they kind of merged the 2 leagues together, like 2 divisions, because they didn't have enough teams for Division 1, Division 2. In the KMSL, like Kelowna Men's Soccer League. But if anyone's wanting to play now, just reach out to us. If not on our team, then someone else's kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
If you're watching this from Kelowna, every team is always looking for new players, new people to learn from, kind of thing. So.
Yeah, totally. And even if you want to just go watch an outdoor men's game, or I know there are women's leagues as well. I'm not too aware of those because I've never played in one, obviously, but if you want to go watch soccer, they have games going on like almost every day of the week. So
I think the league's starting in April.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So starting mid-April.
Yeah. I think it's just in the evenings on weekdays, and you can go watch any game you like, really. But
one of the teams in the Division 1 that was like the toughest of all teams, kind of thing, was the OFC team.
Yeah.
Okanagan FC, they have it's similar to Kelowna United where they have those the youth teams. What I think is really cool about the OFC team, the men's team, is they played in the PCSL and they played at the Apple Bowl. They had the younger teams come out with them, like they do in professional sports. How they
walk out. Right?
Yeah, they like hold the hands. Super
funny.
Professional. Stand in the middle. I don't know if they sing the anthem or anything, but and then they have those younger kids like as the ball boys and ball girls. Like tossing them the ball during the game. But yeah, I think they are a team that like shouldn't really be in that division, and it's good that they have their first team in the PCSL.
Yeah.
But they're just a force to be reckoned with, and competitive, but not like win or go home kind of way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's cool because it also goes to show that like even teams in Kelowna where it's mostly dominated, like they're the main sport in Kelowna, I'd say, is definitely hockey because of the Kelowna Rockets. But it goes to show that like, even in a city like ours, like sports teams can get into bigger leagues. That's not just like a Kelowna league, like because they play in the Apple Bowl, but they also go to like the coast and do games all across the province. I think, right?
Yeah.
So, but with that also like something exciting about that, like different leagues and stuff, is that there's been talks about new Canadian Premier League soccer team coming to Kelowna, being founded. And I'm not sure what they'd name it or whatever, but they were talking about playing in the Elk Stadium, which is the current baseball diamonds downtown in the industrial area. So that's really exciting because I think that brings a lot of like opportunities for new kind of buzz around town. So
yeah, I think although I love hockey and I love going to watch, like I'm watching a Rockets game tonight kind of thing, I really enjoy soccer, and that's more of my area of favoritism kind of thing, just because it has a closer place to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So to see that they're actually trying to push to get a team in the CPL, like I'd go watch their games. That'd be so interesting.
Yeah, totally.
And to give people in Kelowna or anywhere in the Okanagan really growing up and playing soccer like vision on that, and to see that like people from your city can make it to that level kind of thing is really like
it's
motivating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like realistically, soccer or football, wherever you're watching it from, is the most popular sport in the world. So it's like even if hockey is the main sport of Canada, there's going to be a lot of soccer fans that are around Kelowna just naturally. I mean, um, I'd say because even in my experience, like running a school team, for instance, like trying to get enough players to play in a team, you can get way more players that are just willing to throw on some soccer cleats and get on the field than you can people who play hockey.
Yeah.
So like to form a team. So it's like there's probably, well, in my opinion, I feel like there'd be more, at least at the start, there'd be a lot more like buzz around it, and I think that it would make like a lot of people would pay a lot of attention to it, and it would also bring a lot of like culture around that area of town, especially.
I agree, yeah. And I think that not only is soccer easier to pick up kind of thing, but it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So families that like want to get their kid from a young age into a sport, it's a lot easier for parents to just throw their kid in soccer, buy them a $20 pair of used soccer cleats, rather than spending the hundreds of dollars you will on hockey gear.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier, as well as the fact of like, I know a lot of people, like there's a whole stigma around it of like hockey parents having to wake up at 5 a.m. to drive their kids to practice kind of thing. So a lot easier and less time consuming to play soccer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's nice how, I guess, how much access we have to it now in the Okanagan.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't imagine the amount of teams and stuff and exposure in Europe, but
yeah, even like, I mean, we talked about last episode. We talked about how the Rockets are the main kind of like attraction in regards to sports in Kelowna, but there's also like more local hockey teams that we could watch as well. Like I know the Kelowna Chiefs, is it? Yeah. The Chiefs play in the Rutland Arena, and they have like banners out every game day, and they try and get people out all the time. But I don't know many people who go to their games, and from what I've heard, like they have like a pierogi restaurant in the Rutland Arena now, and they have like the games going on, and they're like dirt cheap to go, and
I don't even know if you have to pay. Rutland Arena, I think to watch games, you're allowed to just walk in. At that point.
I don't know about the Chiefs games because I think there is a cover charge, but but still, it's like you buy your pierogies and you just hang out with, say, like you just went with your family or something like that, or like some of your close friends. It's just a fun time to hang out. You get to kind of talk about the game. You get to hang out, chat to each other. It's just a fun way to bring people together. But I feel like the new team in Kelowna would just be like a larger scale version of that, like the new soccer team, because it's not in like Rutland Arena. Like it's literally, if it is, if the rumors are true that the soccer team would be in that where the Elk Stadium is, then it's planted right in the center of the cultural district of Kelowna. So it's like
downtown.
Yeah, right.
Area.
There's like there's probably over a dozen breweries like within like a 5-10 minute walk of the arena there. So I think that would be like a huge culture changer. I think it would really
definitely. I think it'd bring a lot of people down. It'd kind of make it like a more of an event and like more intriguing to go to, especially for young adults that want to go get a drink beforehand. Go watch the game. Where they probably will charge $20 for a beer. And then right after you can head back to a different brewery kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I wonder how that would kind of play out here, because I've been to sports games in the UK where, you know, you go and it's ups. Well, for one, beer is just cheaper in the UK, but they upsell it still. Excuse me. But yeah, I wonder how that would play out. But yeah, having those games and the buzz around that brewery district would make so much more business for the breweries, because like for instance, the Welton Arms is a British pub / brewery that is right in that district, and I feel like that place, as well as like the places around it, but I feel like Welton Arms, especially because it's an English brewery, would really be like excited for this opportunity.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people like kind of in Welton Arms in particular for like the World Cup, supporting England and Canada or whatever country you're from.
Yeah.
For the World Cup, it was a really big thing to go down there to Welton Arms.
Yeah.
Or alongside one of the other 8 breweries or whatever there is. There's Bad Tattoo, there's Jackknife, there's Unleashed, there's Redbird. If you want to count B&A, more of that like outgoing clubby vibe. But yeah, a lot of different breweries down there.
No, yeah, and I think that 2 kind of like notable breweries. Well, you mentioned Bad Tattoo, which is they're kind of closing down.
Yeah.
And which kind of will make way for another business, I think. But that's kind of disappointing because that was one that I would go to. But the new sports bar there. So that's a sports bar. That's going to be opening up there. I forget what it's called, but maybe we'll
search that up. What sports bar is going in for Bad Tattoo there downtown Kelowna on Clement? Bad Tattoo. I will really miss that place. But another fun one to go to. I've only been a few times now. One to watch your dad's concert. A few other times they have live DJ there, kind of thing. But Redbird.
Oh, Redbird.
Redbird, I feel like in the last year and a half has gotten so much more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
so
sure.
they have events there, different hosting different artists. Oh, Salt and Brick Group, right?
Yeah, right.
So they're opening the sports bar. But yeah, Redbird's just such a nice environment to be in. Kind of thing.
Yeah, Redbird is cool. I think they have a lot more kind of resources to pull from to bring people in, which is the reason why it's so popular. But also for the viewers who are actually interested, I would encourage you not to just go to the popular places because there are a lot of really good breweries just around that area that are struggling as well. So it's just make an effort, try and go to as many places down there as you can because they're all really good. I guarantee you find something you like at each and every one of them.
Definitely, yeah. I think, yeah.
But but that's not to say that Redbird isn't a bumping place because I think every Thursday through Sunday they have a different act going on.
Yeah.
And I know you talked about my dad playing there. He was there on I think a Thursday night, and that place was packed. And that was a day where there's no cover charge, so but there's just packed place. Everybody listening to music, everybody, just hanging out.
Yeah. Some days at Redbird are ticketed, but for the most part, it's pretty free to enter kind of thing.
Yeah.
You just walk up to counter for a beer.
Yeah.
My favorite there is the North End IPA.
New England IPA.
Or the New England IPA. Yeah.
North End NAPA we call it. But
or the North End New England IPA. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
At B&A is I'd say comparable to Redbird in the sense that they're both breweries, but they're more the party scene breweries rather than that sit down, enjoy a flight kind of thing, Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think Jackknife, as opposed to that party scene, is more that sit down kind of chill, and their pizza there, their margarita pizza, unbeatable.
Yeah. The breweries that sell pizzas, I don't it's just the perfect pairing.
Something about beer and pizza. Nothing can beat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, favorite meal of all time.
Yeah. If I was on death row, something I'd choose to eat as my final meal would be beer and pizza.
For sure. Oh man. But did we write any other ones here that we forgot to talk about? The Office?
Oh, The Office is
is a good one.
Underrated. I think that's probably one of the least popular ones down there.
Yeah.
Oh, could you find out which brewery is beside, or it's just a bar in general, beside Jackknife? Yeah. It's the one in that back alley.
Oh yeah, Kettle River.
Kettle River is really
that
good.
One's really good, yeah. I love the vibe in there. It's so cool. And in the summertime, they open up the patio, and it's garage doors that open up, and they have an outdoor patio.
Super sweet vibe.
It's such a good vibe, yeah. But you just go there, have a few drinks.
It's kind of a fun thing to do, and I feel like we sort of do it as a friend group, but not really. It's just brewery hopping.
Yeah.
and you just go from place to place. Like we'll pick like 2 or 3 places for like any time that we'll go out. It'll be like Bad Tattoo, Hit Redbird maybe, and then B&A or
for sure.
Jackknife.
Or you go to like
for us.
You go to Welton and then another one. And then...
Welton on your birthday was really fun. The poutine there. At Welton Arms. The poutine at Welton Arms.
Welton Arms
food is fire.
Yeah. Oh, fire me up about that.
I want to go there right now.
Yeah, why don't we? You want to go there after this?
Let's head there now.
No, Welton Arms food. They have like a tikka poutine, I think they call it.
Okay.
And it's like curry on poutine.
Yeah.
And I know they have like some butter chicken poutine and stuff like that at other places, but this place, I tell you, I don't know why, but it's just like, it's just so good. But their fries in general and their poutines and they, do you have like sandwiches and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely have a few other options.
Yeah, like they have just really good appetizers in general that, you know, you don't have to dish out, you know, $50 for a meal, but they're just like so good. But
quick pub food, but it's quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely worth a visit.
Yeah. If there's any other places that you kind of have in mind, drop them down below. We'll kind of mention them, share them with other people kind of thing. But take note of the places that we suggested to you guys.
Yeah.
Go try them out for yourself.
And we're always looking for new places to go as well. So just drop them down below and we're gonna hopefully have a look at them. But another new brewery is Railside Brewery.
Yeah,
that one is really good.
They're if you look in behind Urban Liquor Store, so they're like if Clement is here, all the breweries are down here, but Urban's down here, and then it's just in behind. So Railside. It's nice.
A little out of the way. It's tucked away,
a bit smaller as well.
But the thing is, like with that, it also is right behind the liquor store. So which Urban Liquor is also a locally run business. So if you have the opportunity to choose which liquor store you're going to, highly recommend it. It's a great place.
They used to have 2 locations, one in kind of that Lower Mission area, one downtown area. But Urban Liquor on Clement, by far favorite liquor store.
Yeah, they have like the best selection of craft beers, but
craft beers, wines, coolers, really anything you're into. Really, they have a selection of everything
for sure. But yeah, that kind of gives an opportunity as well for the brewery behind it, because you know you might try something at the brewery and then think, oh, I want to get this type of beer at the liquor store or something.
Yeah,
and maybe it would open an opportunity for them to like sell to that liquor store too. But that's all speculation.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think this is all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Like we said, feel free to leave comments down below. We're always looking to hear for critiques and compliments. So
let
us know your favorites and your likes and dislikes of what we're preaching.
Yeah, always just drop your feedback and give a like or whatever you feel like giving. But we're just happy to be here and be kind of talking to you guys. So yeah, that's all we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like and subscribe down below.
Subscribe right now. See ya.